Now, with all those jobs out of the way, we can actually start to get back to character side quests. Now, before you do this one, we're going to Muppies. Before you do this one, make 1 flame and 1 broiled fish if you don't already have these items. Of course, I did some little more reassigning of jobs and gathering. And now we get to do Muppies. Where did the siren come from? Yeah, actually, he's got a point. Yeah, thanks, Muppy. Dream big. Well, at least you understand that his fault that this shit goes down, and he's acting like his shit don't stink. Oh, that's easy enough. Okay, to be fair, that's a pretty long and confusing sounding name. It's not something you can just regularly remember. You want to do those extreme measures anyway. What is it this time? I like how the other 2 female students are not named. They're not that important. And don't worry, by this time they just automatically put you in the principal's office, so even if for some weird reason you haven't actually gone to the clock tower, you can still... it'll still put you here. Of course, actually I'm not sure. Think about it. Since I've never actually done that, I've always gone to the clock tower. What hasn't he done? Thank you. What hasn't he done? Sure, convince him of... how about just not expelling him? What? To rescue the other students? Huh? What other people we got rescued? Exactly. Now this one's pretty much a 3-part one. It's... you have different plans that... you have to go through all these. There's a different plan for each group of... each pair of people or so. Well, not pair, but... group of people. And this is why you wanted to make a flame and broiled fish before. Because if you didn't have them, you would have to go back and make them and then come back here, which is very annoying for something, just one little item. So, but of course we already have a flame, because really I didn't use it down anyway. I mean, I already got Terra Flames and and big Unis and stuff like that. So I had a spare one. Well, really, did you really think that one of the weakest ion weapons is gonna actually do something? Yes, when Nikki gets mad, she starts using big words. So let's go to the other pair, Roxis and Anna. So that could be a good idea, I guess. Yeah, but what if he gives it to the hostages? I mean, you know. And of course, same thing for broiled fish. If you don't have it, you're going to have to go back and make it. If you didn't have both, that's going to be really annoying. So let's hand it over. I already had some spare ones from that one assignment we were actually given 3 of. Because I had better ways of getting up the attack. Just as we planned. Vayne, just don't question it, just don't dig any deeper. He's not asleep and the food is still here. Oh, so it sneezed on it? Did anyone add any pepper? Oh, so you are like a slug. Or snail. Would be probably more apt. I like how everyone's saying this so lightly right now. He'll get bored. What? Alright, and for the final one, we go to Pamela. We don't actually have to get an item for her, so that's nice. Yeah, you know who can walk through doors. And walls and pretty much anywhere else. Well, yeah, that was eventful. Oh, well, that... Thanks, Pamela. Thanks. You're a real pal. Well, we've gone through everybody, and pretty much we're gonna have to figure our own way to resolve this, aren't we? Okay. Well, that is true. Your ship has crashed here, and you probably do want to go home by now. Really? I'm sorry. I can't keep up with your story. I'm being nauseated by the smell of all this bullshit. Oh, come on, people. You knew we weren't going to lose this character as well. Then we're going to take away one of our characters at a point like this. No, I'm not okay with this kind of closure. It's stupid, but we're still needing to do it anyway. Yeah, see? There. Pretty much the last... Well, we still got one more for him, but of course that's for his final one. And we got him making a pile of the appeasance. And now we're going to do one more. We're going to do Roxis's. And this is another one that you can fail if you use the wrong answers, but this one has a lot more leeway than Anna's did. And pretty much if they have nothing to actually, if they don't have a character side quest branch open, they'll just say something pertaining to what they've done so far or something like that. Ooh, what is it, Flay? What? Are you sure about this, Flay? I know it's a lot of things, Flay, but I'm pretty sure that's not one of the things. Wow, Anna, that's harsh. We can't pretend. Not now. Oh, when did you get so gung-ho? Moral support? Yeah, I'm gonna save before I actually do that, you know, just in case I screw it up. I don't screw it up, but I couldn't remember exactly the sequence off the top of my head. And we'll take ourselves to the guy's dorm to talk to Roxis. And even if you didn't know where to go, just talk to Flay, he'll tell you to go to the guy's dormitory. Why are there girls here? I don't know. I'm just kidding. This is the lounge area, the lobby lounge area. Yeah, I got a question about the guy's dorm or girl's dorm. If you're a guy in the guy's dorm, if you're a guy and you have a female mana, is she allowed to go there? I mean, it's not like they can go anywhere else, or you're just not allowed to summon her. And pretty much Flay pulls out his anachronism number 15, which is a walkie-talkie. Yeah, this is it only shows up here. They try to tell you like it's a key item, like it's actually going to be used any other time beyond this character side quest event. Yeah, just your imagination. You don't see me holding the phone right in front of your face. How do you switch lines? Well, at least the mod of life's pretty perceptive. Gotta give him that. No, thanks. So, let's get up to starting to this character branch and stuff. Don't ask him about love. You can ask him about either one of the other two. Just don't ask him about love, because he'll just be mad and it'll end the quest. And then you can't get his ending, because you failed it. Anytime you fail any of the character side quests, you can't get that person's ending for that run. Unless you reload your save, of course. Pretty much just follow what Flay is talking to you about, and you pretty much are in the clear. Now, I think you shouldn't ask about Anna, probably because she's 12. But I usually just choose Nikki or Jess anyway, so I usually, it doesn't affect anything else except, of course, a little bit of dialogue, as you can see. No, you're not, just stop. Thanks, Flay. And pretty much yeah, either one of these will work, but I like asking about how much just straight out. As I said, it's a pretty easy one not to fail. You give them a little bit more leeway than Anna's, as I said, and just follow what Flay says. Oh yes, no, why would it be love? That's just weird. She's all ethereal and everything. Now, strangely enough, you would think they would have heard that last part, but... well, at least Flay should have heard the last part. Wow, Jess. Thanks for telling it straight out like that. Oh, come on. It's not like you can't tell Pamela's voice from everyone else's. Oh, is it bad? Well, there's nothing we really can do except follow her. Flay, I think you're enjoying this. Oh, now you see what he's holding. No. Oh, she's getting loud. Yeah, like Bernard. Wow. Wow, it hurts. Well, that was quick. Yeah, she went down his whole... she pretty much went down his whole description. Yeah, try to get your 7 lives in, huh? Probably because you've been embarrassed amongst at least a couple of people. Most likely, you know, rumors going to spread that you failed miserably. And even when you deny it, as you can see, people are going to still think you're just trying to act tough. So you can't win. Sorry, Roxis. Muppy, calm down. Wait, are you blushing, Muppy? Thanks? They won't listen to you, Roxis. Now, if you were actually paying attention to one of the previous events, you noticed that the Mom of Light was bored and the Flay had a little plan. This is this plan. Yeah, see? So you had to get that event before you can get this one unlocked as well. See, it makes sense. So, we've got one more block, and then the major event for this chapter. See you then.